Hi guys, good morning, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm Adam McCullough. This is MUFC Daily. We've got an action-packed MUFC Daily for you this Wednesday morning as so much stuff is going on. Despite it being an international break, yesterday the boys were at Old Trafford for David Beckham's presser, the UNICEF presser. They got to go behind the scenes of his live press conference and then of course got to ask David a few questions alongside the guys from Squawka. The Q&A will be up on Full Time Devils shortly, but a great quote to come out from the Beckham interview yesterday was one on the comparison between Manchester United and Liverpool. He was asked, would Manchester United go on a drought like Liverpool have done? He said, and I quote, "I can't see that happening to Manchester United. I never think they will not be in contention for winning trophies because there is just too much history. There is too much embedded into this club to let it just slip away like that." And I really do agree with David Beckham. I think everything is geared for success at Manchester United, whether that's under Louis van Gaal or the next manager. I really do think that's the case. And obviously Liverpool have been affected by them not having a stadium to compete with the other big boys. They've obviously missed out on Champions League football a lot in the past as well. And that's affected how they can spend their money. So I'd hope to think Manchester United wouldn't go that way. And I'm confident we wouldn't. As confident as Beck's, in fact. Sevilla have also ruled out a move for Victor Valdez there out of favour Manchester United goalkeeper. Express are saying Celtic are interested in James Wilson. Now obviously Louis van Gaal said he wasn't going to let him go. Not yet anyway, and give it a month or two and maybe reconsider the decision in January. He definitely likes James Wilson and he definitely thinks he needs to go out on loan to just progress and get it, get a bit more game time. But he's confident we can give him a few games now. Celtic are interested with Sadi Janko and Tyler Blackett already there. It could be a good environment for him to go to, settle in and play some football. Let's see if that happens, though. I wouldn't be against that. Rio Ferdinand has also been talking about Wayne Rooney. The reason we've all gone Rooney and Beckham crazy is because this week it was the Man Behind the Goals documentary for Wayne Rooney. And of course David Beckham is here doing all the press about the UNICEF 7 game. Wayne Rooney has been saying, Rio Ferdinand has been saying about Wayne Rooney that he is greater than Alan Shearer. He says it's because he's an all-round better player, and I'd have to agree with Rio Ferdinand. For me, Wayne Rooney is criminally disregarded by a lot of Manchester United and England fans. You can't, look beyond what he's achieved in his career despite 2011, what happened there, and of course despite his poor recent form. You can't disregard what the man has achieved during his career. And watching that Man Behind the Goals documentary only brought some of those memories back. Let's finish on a positive, eh? Well, there's been no negatives today, but let's finish on a nice little bit of positive news. Luke Shaw has been tweeting about how he's been back at Carrington. No, he isn't back in training, of course not, it's too early for that. But he has been back down at Carrington, meeting up with the lads, the rest of the lads who are there and not gone on international duty, and meeting the staff and so on. So it's great to hear about that and that he's getting around again. Anyway guys, get your comments in below. What have you thought about all the latest news today? Would James Wilson, a loan move for James Wilson to Celtic, be a good move? Sevilla ruling out their move for Victor Valdez. Is he doomed for life on the bench? Well, not even on the bench, in the wilderness at Manchester United. And David Beckham, what did you make of all his comments? Make sure you check out all the content on Full Time Devils. We'll have the Q&A coming for you a little bit later, and it may already be up if you're watching this late. And of course, get tickets for the game as well, because it's for a great cause at manunited.com/tickets. Anyway guys, I'm Adam McCullough. I'm out of there.
Good morning everybody, this is Stephen House and this is Full Time Devils and this is MUFC Daily.